This Realest podcast on Live Hip Hop Daily. D-Lo-G is in Vegas, Gas House and Backwoods just dropped a collab, so they out there doing their thing with that. But I do got Jag with me in the building today. What's going on, brother?
What's happening?
Hey, Knox hit me. Knox Bond hit me and said, bro, I got Jag with me, you know what I'm saying, for a few days.
Yeah.
Well, let's make something happen.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying?
Love.
My bro. Hell yeah.
All love, man.
All love. So what got you in Atlanta?
I had a battle on Saturday. Shout out to RBE. I had battled a guy named Rosenberg Raw. He one of the top dudes. So I came out here for that, and I just stayed.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's respectful, you know, cause battle rap can get nasty. So it's cool for you to say that he's respected. You know what I'm saying? And you able to. Because shit, you going blow for blow with one of the greatest that makes you a great, right?
Yeah, without a question.
Yeah,
without a question.
For sure.
Yeah, it's all about your resume. It's just like boxing.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. So we got like 28 battles and 1 million hours watched. You going crazy.
Yeah.
How'd you get into the rap battle scene? Because that's like totally different from like streaming artists or like recording artists rather.
Well, you know, during the pandemic, I feel like everybody was trying to figure it out. We wasn't able to go outside yet. And Atlanta was one of the first places that they was letting people go outside.
Nah, for sure.
And the league happened to be in Atlanta. So when they found out they was letting people outside, I had got a call from the league owner. He was like, yeah, I think it's time we bring you outside, but I want you to battle a legend. And I pretty much knew that was gonna start me off. You know what I mean? It was Mav Hoffa.
Yeah.
You know, he got a dope, one of the best podcasts out right now.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to him.
Yeah. You know, it was dope. It was great.
History.
Yeah, rest is history.
You just been eating rappers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How is that like? So the culture is different, obviously, but like, how is it different though? Like, from recording artists to battle rapping, like, is it like a different way you carry yourself?
Yeah. Battle rap, you could carry yourself more street. You know what I mean? You can expose, you know, where you really from. It's all about your roots. Yeah. And battle rap, they really care about that. They like when you talk about where you from, what y'all been through. It's that type of game. You know, the industry is a little different. You got to carry yourself like a star. You know, they want to see the jewelry. They want to see the fancy videos, and you know, the whole nine. So it's a different thing. And then when you focus on an album, it's different. You know, you listening to beats. You got producers, features.
Yeah.
Battle rap, you focus on one thing. You know, so it's two different worlds.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. You have a preference for one or the other?
Nah, I love both.
Love both. Yeah. That's dope. That's dope.
Love both.
Yeah. All right, so loving both. I know you had a time where you couldn't rap. You lost your voice.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. And I also know that before you was telling me that you were friends with Cassidy, and he was actually the one that you had the session with to make it all come back.
Yeah. Shout out to Cass.
Yeah. Shout out to Cassidy. That's dope.
Yeah. 2014. Like the end of 2013, actually. My voice didn't come back till 2015.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was smoking Swishers. I'll never smoke Swishers ever again.
I feel that.
But I was smoking them, you know, pretty much back to back all day, every day. And the glue that's on the blunt was too strong. And I'm loud, so I project. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I project heavy.
Right.
And that wasn't helpful because I wasn't drinking water like that. Smoking.
Right.
Get caught up in the moment in the session, and then boom, one day just went out. Never came back.
That's
Scariest
crazy.
thing ever. So I said, fuck, it might be LA. I gotta go to, you know what I'm saying, somewhere else where I'm comfortable. And it's not this LA energy right now. Maybe that's what's going on. You know what I mean? So Cass said, fly out. I flew out to New York, and we got in the stew. He was recording something. He did his verse, and he said, go ahead and get in there. I'm nervous as hell. Still can't talk. I can't say nothing with a T, a P, a S, a B. C. It was a whole bunch of different letters that I couldn't pronounce. As soon as I say that, the whole word just go flat.
Yeah, damn, so that's crazy.
I got in and I tried it. I couldn't do it, and he was like, "What the doctor say?" I said, "The doctor said I'm good." I said, "This shit ain't just back." He was like, "No, nigga, say that shit." You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck happened. I said it, man. Boom. I was back.
Yeah, that's hard.
2015, I came back.
That's hard.
So when people now, like, when I'm rapping in the room and they like, "Oh, Jack, his voice is wild, he loud, he project," it's like a blessing, because I didn't even know my shit was going to come back. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Yeah. So, like, when it was going, were you smoking and still smoking the Swishers?
Hell yeah.
Okay, I mean, I feel that.
Yeah, you know what? Look, listen, man, I believe in God.
Amen, for sure.
Man, I believe in whatever he tell me, that's what I'm rolling with. You know, and I was told that don't listen to the doctors. They were saying cancer in the throat, you know what I mean? All that, my shit might never come back. You know, doctors get to telling you all types of stuff.
Yeah, facts.
But it's just a practice. And people don't understand that. They still practicing. Some of them don't even know what the hell they doing. So they telling me that. I'm like, man, I don't believe it's not gonna come back. It's not gonna come. I kept smoking for sure. Yeah, I never quit.
Yeah, that's cool. Yep. And I'm glad it came back.
And it came back.
Yeah, for sure. You got your voice, and you used the voice to do the Kaepernick effect, which had, like, you know, a great impact on the community, just America in general, and it still does to this day because of its relevance. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you want to talk about like where the inspiration. Well, obviously, you know what I'm saying, but
yeah, a lot of police brutality. For me at that point, it was just back to back to back to back, and it's so wild because I waited. I didn't want people to think that I was trying to ride, you know, the Black Lives Matter wave or any type of wave or what's going on with our people.
Right.
So at the time I recorded Kaepernick Effect, nothing had been going on. Like, it had been like 6 months before, you know, since a black had got killed by a cop. And that's so sad that I gotta say that. You know what I'm saying? But it had been about 6 months since a black had died from a cop. So I'm like, okay, it's perfect. Nobody gonna say I'm reaching because something just happened, right?
Right, for sure.
The morning I dropped Kaepernick Effect, it was the night before is when the guy in Sacramento got shot up by the cops.
Dang, man.
So I tried, even though I tried to do it like when nothing happened, something still happened on the day that I dropped it. You know what I mean?
I think that's a sign that it was necessary, and it always be necessary.
It was. I had lost a couple deals and all type of shit, you know, before I put Kaepernick out. A lot of the companies didn't want to do business no more because they like, if I put it out, it's gonna be controversial. You know, and they didn't want to. People were scared to stand behind it. You know,
they basically Colin Kaepernick you.
Yeah, basically. And I said, "Fuck it, we gonna put it out." So I sent it to Ty Dolla $ign, and he posted. And when he posted, somebody posted on Facebook. Had 10 million views in the morning. Nick Young from the Lakers, he had posted it. It just got wild.
Yeah.
In one day. I literally went viral. My life changed in one day. It was like, wow. I had like maybe like 10,000 followers. Next day it was like 45,000. Everybody in the DM, all the blue checks, football players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Facts.
It was wild.
That's what's up.
And I knew it was the right thing to do. You know, a lot of people scared, man. I feel like to be a legend, you're going to have to do stuff that nobody like. You know?
Absolutely. Fortune favors the bold. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, you know, Pac did stuff that people didn't like. Even Biggs did things, maybe said things about Pac that people didn't like. You know what I mean? But when you going for that spot, you can't worry about what people think.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah. All right, so we was chopping it up a little bit before. You was telling me about your TV placements going crazy on different shows and networks alike. You feel me? So let's get into that a little bit.
I wanted to get in to something. You know what? I put like this. I perfected me rapping. I felt like I had put so much time into rapping. I wanted to give my pen off to something else. You know what I'm saying? I wanted the world to be able to hear me, but not have to listen to Jag.
Yeah.
You know, you can hear Jag, but you're not listening to Jag like you a Jag fan.
Yeah.
I wanted them to hear me behind the scenes. So I got into sync and licensing, and that was like one of the dopest things for me. In the beginning, I didn't have a resume, so I took L's, a whole bunch of L's, like selling songs for $1,000, hoping that it get heard. So I sold one song, and my manager hit me. He was like, "Yo, 1,500. They're gonna give you 1,500. It's gonna go on something big in sports." And I'm like, "What? Man, fuck it. Let me take the L. We just gonna sell it flat, sell it to them." You know what I'm saying? Sold it for 1,500. I said, somebody gonna hear it because it's that good.
Right.
Boom. It got picked up by I Am Athlete podcast, Ocho Cinco, Brandon Marshall. It's the intro and the outro music to that. They use it on every season.
That's hard.
Yeah, and
I'm like, oh shit, I watched that shit.
yeah,
that shit was fire.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they ended up recognizing who it was. People kept tagging them. That's my boy song. Kept tagging my name. So finally I get hit up by Brandon Marshall. He's like, "Yo, this you?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I want to fly you out, give you your flowers." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I went out there, and I got to see the show with, they had J.R. Smith from the Cavaliers. They had him there, Antoine Walker from the Celtics. And I basically just spectated, played the back. And he liked my attitude so much. He like, "Yo, Wayne coming. Wayne gonna be here in a few weeks. We want you to come." I'm like, "All right, for sure." At first, I'm thinking I'm just coming to spectate again. He like, "No, I want you to rap."
Yeah.
I'm like, "On the show or for Wayne?" He like, "No, on the show with Wayne."
Right.
I'm like, "Oh shit!" So I'm like, "All right, fuck it." So he don't know nothing about music because he an NFL nigga. You know what I'm saying? He like,
for sure.
He said, "You pick the beat. What you think Wayne gonna like?" So I'm like, "All right, you know what? I'm a real Wayne fan. I'm a real hip hop fan." I'm like, "Wayne gonna like this one." It was the Soul Food beat that Fabulous and Jadakiss had did. I said, "Wayne gonna like this for sure. He like to rap on shit like this." He was like, "Yeah, you think so?" I'm like, "Trust me."
Yeah.
So I, got my shit prepared, and so when I got there, it was like, waited for hours. It's Wayne. So he pulled the Wayne shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
for sure.
He pulled him to the end of the night.
Yeah.
I'm tired as hell now.
Right.
But when he come in, it's just like, I'll just wake the fuck up.
Yeah,
like, shit,
for sure.
It's Wayne.
Right, yeah,
I smoke me a blunt real quick. I start taking shots. So he do his interview first, and that shit take like an hour. I'm like, oh my God. I'm thinking this shit ain't about to go down now. I see people putting this shit in their bag and shit. Like they wrapping it up. And then that's when Brandon Marshall was like, "Jag." Came in. Yeah. That's when everybody sat down. Ocho Cinco had an artist there. Shout out to Dread. He nice too. He rapped first, and when he rapping, it seemed like he's stumbling a little bit because he freestyling. And I'm like, oh shit! All right, I don't want the freestyle to get dry because he's stumbling. I don't want Wayne to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like not pay attention because it's already messed up. So I just jumped in. Boom. Started rapping. All of a sudden, Wayne slamming the ashtray down. He getting up, running out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
facts.
Yeah, it was like, honest, we ain't never seen this before in the history of fucking Lil Wayne. We ain't never seen Wayne go crazy for any rapper in the world. Yeah, ever. That was like big. Not even Drake. We ain't never seen Wayne run out the room.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? Because it's real life.
No, that's real shit.
And so for me, it's like, all right, that let me know what it was. Like, I really do this shit.
Yeah. You definitely does this shit.
Thank you.
I'm glad you continuing to push forward.
Thank you.
You got a project, Gangsta Grills, with DJ Drama coming out.
Yeah, it's a collab with my little bro Twizzy. He from Long Beach.
Okay, that's what's up.
He young. He early 20s. So I wanted to get with the youth and you know what I'm saying, stay tapped into what's going on. You know, he fuck with everybody on the West that's young. I fuck with the legends. So it only made sense. It's like, and no legend and young nigga has ever done anything yet.
Yeah, they need to.
Unheard of, you know
facts.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what we bring in. The legendary flow and the youthful flow. But I'm showing people I'm tapped in on all sides. My pen nice. So a lot of the youthful songs I wrote. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah,
we got OT Genesis on the album. We got Jadakiss on the album. Yeah. Lola Brooke on the album. Eric Bellis. We got a couple more. I don't want to keep talking about
right,
it.
I feel you.
Yeah, we got a special one coming.
Yeah, that's a bet. You got a title for it?
Twin.
Twin.
Yeah. So Twizzy, my partner, he like I said, he young, but he's short and a little chubby, light skin. You know, I'm tall, chubby, and dark skin. It's like the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. Yeah, facts.
Twin.
You know
facts. So that's where I got the idea from.
Yeah, that's hard. And the lingo is super current.
Yeah, that's what it is right now. Twin, you know. So yeah, perfect.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard, man. Let's see. So you freestyle like on the spot type shit, or can you, or what we doing?
I don't.
You don't?
I haven't.
Yeah, I wanted to get up like Lil Wayne.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? It's okay though. It's alright. It's alright. I ain't gonna do it too.
Can you tell us you gotta have a top 5 because you're a lyricist. So who your spitters?
That I listen to now that I grew up off of. Period.
We could do both. Grew up off of and what you
grew up off of. Q, Pop from the West. Biggie was the first nigga that I fucked with out of anybody. I heard Juicy. You know what I'm saying? That was relatable because like me and my mom was in that type of situation. So I could understand everything he was talking about. Like, yeah, we waiting for the come up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So Juicy was the first song I heard and I understood and I got inspired by. And then Pop, once I started understanding lyrics, Snoop Dogg. So that's Pac, Big, Cube, Snoop Dogg, and one more. I had to go with Busta Rhymes.
I feel that. I'm glad somebody said it. You know what I'm saying?
I grew up on Busta. Like I can't act like Busta was like a real part of hip hop. Like he was a substantial piece of hip hop. Like if you do your research on Busta, he saved a lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? With features, like major features. Like think about when Chris Brown came out with the feature with Busta. Chris Brown was just now coming back out from the whole little, you know what I'm saying, case and all that shit. Yeah. Like this was perfect for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like Busta, he that nigga still.
Yeah,
like, you
for
know
sure,
what I mean?
definitely.
He got to be my top
legendary,
5.
for sure.
That's what I grew up off of. And then if I go off now, still in the game, Jadakiss, Cassidy, Lloyd Banks, Fabulous, and if I had to go one more, I had to go Andre 3000.
I love it.
Yeah.
I got top 3 battle rappers.
Top 3 battle rappers? Cassidy. Murder Mook. This last one, tricky right here, man. I probably gotta go Calico.
Facts. Let's get it.
Feel me?
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
That's hard.
Now, what I wanted to say is this is one of the first that I've heard a top 5 with neither Jay-Z or Nas. Is there a specific reason?
Because you know what? They so much like I fuck with them so much that I look at them niggas like family down there. Like, you know, I didn't even count them because it was like a normal part of my day. It's like Jay-Z and Nas is like I gotta have water when I you know what I'm saying, wake up. I gotta brush my teeth when I wake up. Like that's like part of music. Like I don't even think about them anymore because they so much high up,
it's
you
like
know what I'm saying?
limbs.
It's like bitching in the gods, like you know what I'm saying? It's like they still here and killing. Jay-Z is by far like one of my favorite rappers ever. You know what I'm saying? But I never mention him and because it's like cheating, bro.
That's what you heard.
This nigga still here and killing shit still. He a billionaire, you know what I'm saying, in his 50s. He got baddest bitch in the game. Like, yeah. It don't even make sense to me because Jay-Z, as soon as you mention Jay-Z, it's like, here we
facts,
go.
Facts. There's no argument.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, yeah.
So if I want to go back and forth, I can't mention it.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't even do it, man, because it's cheating. It's cheat code. For sure.
Hell yeah, man.
But them niggas are, they the godfathers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
One more thing. Being that you're doing a Gangsta Grill with DJ Drama, give me 3 of your best Gangsta Grills. Those are classics too. You enter in the lane of
Gangsta Grizzles. Yeah, in fact, you tapping into the.
All 3 of them will be Jeezy.
Shout out Jeezy. Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? All three, I mean, even down to the new Gangsta Grills. Like, I even got the new one that Jeezy just dropped. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I fuck with it. Like, Jeezy is still that nigga. I don't know if niggas is Jeezy fans, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas be hating. Sure. But if you go listen to the new Gangsta Grills that Jeezy put out, my God, it sound like the old Jeezy. Like, yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? He changed the game. Like, when Jeezy came, Trap or Die, like, listen, we talking about, like, realistically, like, fuck the game up.
I love how you love music.
Yeah, I love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean,
tell
music.
It's in your soul, for sure.
Yeah, it tells stories. And you can use music to remember shit all the time. Like, if you ever try to remember something, think about when a song came out. Motherfucker can remember that. You tell a nigga a story right now, you like, yeah, nigga, you remember back in 99? Nigga like, nah, I remember that shit. Nigga, you remember when Lil Kim dropped that song? Boom! Yeah. Instantly. You know what I'm saying? You gonna remember.
I know where I was at.
Yeah, you can remember through music. You know what I'm saying? All the fucking time. You remember who you was fucking with, what chick you was fucking with. You know what I'm saying? You remember when you fought somebody, what you was fucking with at the time, what turned you up. It's just like, for real.
How much money you had.
Yeah, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Facts. So even when old school jams come on, it's like, oh yeah, this is my shit. I remember when this came out. It's just music. You can remember through music.
It's always giving you that feeling, for sure.
Always.
Hell yeah. Man, well, this has been a blast, a pleasure.
Definitely.
Let everybody know where to find you at, you know what I'm saying?
You can find me on Instagram at JAG. Find me on Twitter at South Central Jag. TikTok as well. I got a 997,000 followers and a blue check there. Please fuck with me. Go get that follow. South Central Jag on that too. And I got a battle coming up in Harlem against Snake Eyes on April 8th. Be on the lookout for that. And the first single, I'm trying to figure out the first single for the Gangsta Grills because we got some major features and all of them fire. Yeah. So
get it to us, man, because you know we'll get behind it for sure.
Yeah. I definitely, I'm gonna get it to y'all beforehand. And the videos and all that shit. I'm doing a full-blown promo run, press run before I even drop something. So it'll be anticipated. Everybody knows what's coming.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. For sure. All right, man. It's America's Realest Podcast, Live Hip Hop Daily. We out. Tap in. Subscribe. Do all of that, man. Let's get it.